2, 3, 4.
Yo, if you had one shot.
И снова здравствуйте. Я вас приветствую в игре GreedFall, и мы продолжаем проходить данную игру. Я бы сказал, даже уже почти что заканчиваем, потому что скоро у нас либо лекарство будет в руках, либо нас немножко прибьют, судя по тому, как все происходит. Так, а мы. Да, вот мы добежали.
Hello, my name is Desardet. I'm the legate of the merchant congregation. May I enter?
Good day, Legate de Sarde. No, this building is closed to Renaigse.
I am Siora, daughter of Bladne, daughter of Meb. My mother, the Mal of the Red Spears, was a member of the council.
All here remember, and the Vorsht Tirse. She was a courageous Mal, but you are not yet Mal in her stead, and you do not carry her seal. I am sorry, Siora. I cannot allow you to enter.
I beg your pardon. I did not know.
Here is the seal of the Denegad Katasach, of the village of Wenshavier.
And so you are a trusted friend of the great healer. He must see your true face and find it worthy. Enter. You are welcome.
Итого мы потеряли 3 минуты, вместо того, чтобы сразу показать. Да, ну ладно. Да, тут нечего красть. Жаль.
I give you warm greetings, Glendan. I am Desardet, legate of the congregation of merchants.
Your merchant congregation sways me very slightly from my path. But you are a currents of Katasach? His trust in you makes me stop and look at you. What brings you here?
I seek a remedy. My cousin, as well as many other people on our island, suffer from a terrible sickness. We think that only Enon Miel Frictamen can help us find a cure.
Really? And Katasach sent you to see me?
He told me that the only way to meet with your god was to come and see you. You would judge our worthiness.
Judge your intentions? Yes, that I can do. But even if I should do this, you would have many trials to pass. For the path you seek to follow has only been tread but a very few times, and you are the first Renaigse to set foot upon it. We must begin where everything begins. There is a trial. The trial of water. It will show us the reflection of your soul.
What must I do?
You must go to a cavern and tell me what you see on the seal you will find deep in its center.
And this cavern is guarded, I suppose.
That is true. But the simplest solution is not always the best. It is a path with many forks. I hope you will prove that you understand the spirit of our people and our island. Go now. Show us your true face, and return purified by the waters of the cavern.
Угу. Чувствую, будет весело.
I must leave. Goodbye.
Qua William said.
Так, что-то мне дали. Угу. Так, Асюра, это кто у нас? Угу. Значит, все правильно.
You have spoken to Glendan as you wanted. What more can I do for you?
Пойти нахрен.
I was asked to pass the trial of water. What do you know about it?
I have never passed it. Only those who must reveal their soul walk this path. The High Kings and Queens. It is a tremendous honor given to you, Renaigse.
Do you have any advice to give me?
I only know that the trial can be passed in many ways, and your choice will reveal the makings of your soul. One way is through strength, the other by ruse and heart. But I know no more than this. The trials are kept secret. Anything else?
Nothing else, thank you. I need to leave.
Good luck. And do not lose yourself in your own reflection.
Хорошо, попробуем. Так, что-то мне надо было крестёры и проповедниках, ну давай.
Karans, I need to talk to you.
I'm listening, Sue.
Do you remember the mind?
Yes. If I understand correctly,
Even though these priests would make good allies against the lions because they hate them as much as we do, my mother would never have traded the spirits of the people of the village in exchange for their help. And she would have wanted to be buried according to our rituals. She was deeply attached to our traditions.
so you think that they're lying?
Yes. And you understand these Renaigse better than I do. Will you investigate this matter with me?
Да.
Of course. Let's go.
Так. Кстати, это не в этой деревне хороший торговец. Так, торговец есть.
Do you see anything?
Ничего нового.
If you want to trade again,
Нет, спасибо, не хочу. Ну что скажете, товарищи инквизиторы?
Hello, my child. What a pleasure to see someone come to us with such eagerness. Do you want to hear the word of Saint Matthias and come into the light?
Not really, Father. My name is Desarde. I'm the legate of the merchant congregation.
Nice to meet you, Your Excellency. What can we do for you?
We would like to know more about the agreement you supposedly sealed with Bladnid.
I do not see how our agreement concerns the congregation. But since you are asking us, we swore to provide this village with all our support in their fight against the Alliance.
In exchange, its inhabitants will have to renounce their pagan cult and turn towards the light.
My mother would never have made such an agreement. She's the one who encouraged me to become a Donegad.
The Queen had understood that the light was the only true path, even if she was attached to traditions. It is for this reason that we have accepted to seal our agreement according to your own rituals.
She had an engraver come to Valristal. He carved your strange symbols in the stone.
I do not believe a single word of this. You, the people of the light, are nothing but liars.
you would do well to hold your tongue, young lady. This village is now under our spiritual authority.
By not respecting us, you are committing blasphemy. And blasphemy is a crime that we punish severely.
Because you think that you can administer justice here. I am the daughter of Bladnid, and you are...
Siora, let's not get into another battle and make new enemies. Let's go find this stone.
That is an excellent idea. Then you will see that we are telling the truth.
Ого. Ну ладно, ща. Я даже не удивлюсь, если они подделали. Сейчас мы это все увидим. Так, нет, с этим я не хочу встречаться. Веселые ребята. И обратно я уже не залезу сам. Волику, приветствую. Так, ну давайте проверим. Что они тут делали? Лучше явно это же неспроста.
Here's the stone we were looking for. It is destroyed. We can no longer decipher the symbols. Strange, isn't it?
This stone was damaged on purpose. We will never know the precise terms of the agreement.
There may be a way. Promises in stone are a very ancient tradition. Those who want to make these agreements must turn to a keeper of promises. An artisan who makes the stone speak. There are but a few. We did not have one in our village before Karadek's arrival. He must be the one who engraved this stone.
I thought you could not write.
The Donegada have a secret writing that the keepers of promises always learn. Those who want to seal a promise tell them to write, and they take care of it.
Да. Очень, конечно, интересно. Выглядит это как-то очень странно. Угу. Ну ладно, давайте возвращаться. И где этот красавчик? Сейчас, что мы тут устроим? Веселые.
Strange. It looks like no one's there, but the door's left open.
Угу.
Empty. Everything is broken and turned upside down. A sculpted engraved stone. What happened here?
It seems like there was a fight. Everything is scattered around.
It's as if someone wanted to meticulously destroy everything in this workshop.
The owner must have left in a hurry, taking a few things and destroying the rest.
Unless someone else did this. We must find Karadeg.
Do you know where he might be?
This engraved stone bears the mark of Baraeg Nodas, Duncass's clan. Do you remember him? Karadeg originally belonged to this clan. He may have returned.
Let's go to Vigigador, and we'll find out.
Ну окей, побежали. Все. Что надо, я нашел, да? Ну ладно. Короче, испанцы как всегда. Угу. А, ну нормально, сейчас мне дадут. Угу. Так, ну давайте узнаем, куда сбежал.
What brings you here?
We're looking for Karadeg.
Did he come back to your village?
He did come, and then he left. We could not take him back.
Почему?
Did you exile him? Why?
He is the one who left. He disagreed with our stance on the Renaigse. He thought that we should be fighting them, throwing them back to the sea. This is why he joined the Gaesrad. And I did not want him to return if it meant that he would bring his hatred with him.
Do you know where he might have gone?
He feared someone or something, and he wanted to hide. He must have left for the woods south of here. He knows the area well. Is there anything else?
Нет, спасибо.
I must leave.
Короче, испанцы его решили добить. Интересно. Нет, это значит, здесь они хотят, чтобы я вручную шел. Ну, в смысле, в ножное. Ладно, дойдем, встретим кого-нибудь. Так, по этому пути, да, поэтому... Ну, если мы сейчас встретим испанцев, это будет означать только одно. Они все подстроили. Дюшка, ты куда лезешь?
It is Karadeg. He's over there.
Угу. Привет!
Siora, Bertir Tumad Donegad. What are you doing with these strangers?
These strangers are my friends, Karadeg. You can speak in front of them without fear.
What do you want?
Tell me about your role as Keeper of Promises. What does it consist of?
Most words must be free and able to fly like birdsong. But some words must survive those who utter them. So they call on the Keepers of Promises. Those who want to become one must win the trust of the Donegada and prove their wisdom. Then they teach us the words of stone. And when...
So you're a kind of cleric. Thank you, Karadeg.
Do you want to know?
Да.
We would like to ask you about a stone you supposedly engraved.
It is the stone of the Renaigse, isn't it? I should never have accepted to seal such a promise. I did not like them, but I could not refuse to fulfill my duty. Not when Bladnid was demanding it. And now that she is no longer with us, these Monasinaiga are chasing me.
It is because you are the last person to know what was engraved on it. The stone has been destroyed.
I kept the piece of tree bark in which I prepared the glyphs.
Случайно.
All the details are there.
With this tree bark, we could verify what my mother promised. Can you give it to us?
No, Donegad. I do not mean to disrespect you, but I will not. The Renaigse only bring us trouble, and you come with them. They will disappoint you just like they disappointed your mother. I do not want to deal with them ever again. They threaten my life. And because of them, I am forced to hide here.
I understand your fear. Take some time to think.
Так, это кто такой Донкас?
Renaikse,
We would like to talk.
I told you.
In that case, maybe we should tell.
Why would you do that?
I cannot believe you would say that.
This man's hatred of the settlers has made him blind. That he'd rather let his village fall into their hands than help us. He leaves me no choice.
Here, take this damned bark and leave me alone. Leave!
What do these glyphs say?
That
О,
we will assist the priests in their war against the lions.
что-то
and
как-то
they must
совсем
help
все
us
плохо.
in return. There is nothing about the spirits of the
Ну
people of the
ладно.
village or renouncing our traditions. I knew they were lying. Let's show this to Iselt.
Да уж. А мне долго еще до уровня? Ну да. Так-то я до интуиции не доходил. Жаль. Ну ладно. Ну, зато сейчас хоть подеремся.
My child.
What can we do for you?
Do you maintain your version of events regarding the pact with the Queen?
Naturally.
If I were you, I would have taken some time to think before replying.
Really? Because we found the man who engraved this stone. A man that you wanted to silence. He gave us a piece of tree bark with the words the Queen had asked him to immortalize on the stone.
You see? Destroying the stone was not enough to hide your lies.
This is regrettable, but apart from this child, we're amongst civilized people.
If this village is so dear to you, then you know that it will not survive another assault from the Alliance without our help. Even if they don't know it, they need us.
What would you say if I offered you this hefty sum of money to forget about your unfortunate discovery? For the sake of the village, of course.
As despicable as this agreement may seem, my colleagues are not entirely wrong. This village has suffered a lot from its first battle against the Alliance. Having allies would allow them to hold their ground.
Don't count on me to support your lies.
That is regrettable, Your Excellency. Because of you, these poor children will be slaughtered by the Alliance.
And we were told that you were receptive to the light. How do you think that he will judge you?
And what will Teleme think of a foreign diplomat sabotaging the mission of their priests?
I cannot believe these mind shakers tried their lies on you. Let's go see Iselt without delay. We must tell her that they lied and chased these men away from our village.
Вот сейчас и узнаем, насколько мы оказались правы. Не, ну когда так откровенно пытаются подкупить.
Siora, Asir, always with your new friends. Bertir to Madiseld, I'm happy to see you. What do you want?
Azeld, about this pact your mother supposedly made with the priests.
Yes. Did you find anything new?
We went to Falristel to see the stone.
Were you able to read it, Siora? No, because it was destroyed by someone. I am certain that the priests did it to protect their lies. You're probably right, but for as long as we cannot prove it...
We retrieved the piece of tree bark that Karadeg used as a model.
Siora, what's written on it? Mother promised to help them against the lions, and they promised to help us in return. There's nothing mentioned about them settling here. And even less about them being entitled to the spirits of the people of our village. So they lied. They mocked us and insulted the memory of our mother. I think it's high time they left. Don't you agree? I think so too. Come on, let's go. You lied to us. You took us for gullible children. Leave this village at once. You will never be welcome here again.
But if you want our help with the Alliance, your people must convert to the light.
Угу.
By lying, you have insulted the memory of the Queen. The entire village will be happy to make you pay for your affront if they hear about it. You do well to leave before having to face their wrath.
We are not here to shed blood.
Very well, we're leaving. But we will not forget your role in this matter, Your Excellency.
Угу.
I thank you, Anol Manawi. Thanks to you, we managed to chase away these liars. Yes, Shiora, of course, Asir.
Да-да-да. Так. И... Мгм. Фильм еще дружба. Ну ладно. А какая еще кредит доверия есть? Так, а куда мы хотели? Питание водой. Значит, мы. Так, где тут? Где телепорт? Сейчас пойдем купаться. Секундочку, кое-что проверю. Угу. Все правильно. Прямо и налево. Интересно.
Siora, do you know anything about the trial that awaits us inside?
My mother passed it during the last election, but it was Vinbar that was elected in the end.
Did she tell you about it?
A little, but it is a secret trial. It is important that you give your whole heart to it. I know that you must choose your path in your way. Combat is not necessarily the best response, even if it allows you to get to where you are going. If you are confronted with animals, remind yourself that they must feed, and there are ways of altering food to make those who eat it fall into a deep and peaceful sleep.
Is that an idea that your mother used? It's clever. Thank you.
Ты мне предлагаешь снотворное сделать? Да ну их. Мне проще всех кирдык.
Look, they're eating the old carcass. If you poured some sleeping potion on it, they'd fall asleep.
У меня есть это зелье сна. Сейчас попробуем.
I do not have a sleeping potion on me.
Ну ладно, окей, договорились. Есть где-нибудь? Да уж. Даже изготовить-то негде. Надо телепортнуться, получается, к соседним кострам. Дальше надеть на луку. Угу. Ну ладно, сделаем 3 на всякий случай. Все время путаю, что я хочу нажать. Я даже сейчас это представляю, как это будет. Вот они ходят. Тушу не трогают, стоит только полезть, сразу на нее набросились.
Look, they're eating the old.
Угу.
Because if you poured some sleeping potion on it, they'd fall asleep. You did it. They're sleeping. We should be able to pass without a fight.
Угу. Ще класс. Что-нибудь есть? Нету. Ну ладно.
I need a bit of practice.
У меня вообще энергичности нету, да? Насколько я помню. Угу. Они предлагают... Ладно, попробуем очень аккуратно пройти. О, какие камни, да? Красивые. Что там следующее? Точно ли это та вода, да? Ух ты, какой красавчик.
You were freezing and you had this empty stare. The water in the basin spoke to you, no?
Yes. Exactly like the lightning-struck tree. I was something else for a brief moment.
Tell us. Visions like this are guides, keys for the sacred rituals.
I was in the sky. I was floating, carried by the wind. And it was a cold feeling. I was high up, and it was getting colder and colder. I felt my blood freezing in my veins. I fell to the ground and spun slowly. And then the sun warmed me. Suddenly I bounced on the ground. And I was taken by the bubbling current of this creek. Then, just like before, the vision dissipated. And I was suddenly with you again.
Это такой намек, что тебе не надо лезть наверх, тебе и тут хорошо. А сейчас окажется, что это, извиняюсь, не буду говорить, что, да?
The drawing on this stone makes me think of fire. I'm certain. This drawing looks like an infant. Could it represent life? Here this looks like a snowflake. This stone is adorned with the etching of a drop. This stone is blackened, eaten away. This stone bears the image of a storm, or perhaps the wind. On this stone the sun is visible.
И с чего начнем?
I must have lit the candles in the wrong order. Evidently, I shouldn't have lit this candle. Evidently, I shouldn't have lit this candle. I must have lit the candles in the wrong order.
Это у нас...
This stone bears the image of a storm, or perhaps the wind. I already lit this candle.
Так, ветер.
Evidently, I shouldn't have lit this candle.
Не, ну мы переберем все.
Evidently, I shouldn't have lit this candle.
Ну, вряд ли
Evidently,
смерть.
I shouldn't have lit this candle.
Ветер. Лед. Я понял.
Evidently, I shouldn't have lit this candle.
Что там было? Ветер, лед. Что там он летел?
Evidently, I shouldn't have lit this candle.
Ой,
I must have lit the candles in the wrong order.
не-не-не. Ветер, лед, солнце, да? Ветер, лед, солнце, потом...
Evidently, I shouldn't have lit this candle. Evidently, I
Что ж
shouldn't have lit this
такое-то?
candle. Evidently, I shouldn't have lit this candle.
Ну, ладно. Я все-таки материалист, да? Я не понимаю их скрытые смыслы. И... Ветер, лед, солнце, вода. А, больше не надо ничего. Ну, мне предлагает выйти. Ну ладно. Угу. А почему? Что я сделал не то?
I need a bit of practice.
А, я понял. Очень интересно. Успокоили, да? Вот ужас.
This must be the seal that Glendan spoke about. It looks like the silhouette of the mountain of Tearfredi, and a face is drawn within it.
The spirit of the volcano. One of the faces of Einon Míl-Frichtemann.
То есть мы прошли, да? Ну ладно. Вроде никого не убили, уже хорошо. Наверное. Нам столько говорили, что мы должны жить вместе с природой. Угу. Ну, спасибо, конечно. Почему все знают, что я прошел?
And so you have returned.
A face in the mountain of Tearfredi.
Then you have seen the true face of the island when looking into her waters. And the island has seen inside you. You sent the beasts into a deep sleep. That was very clever. Another before you did the same. In choosing the path of silence, you avoided confronting the Dosantats. Finally, you have completed the ritual. And in so doing, the Guardian recognized you as a wise man. You choose to trust the way of ruse and wisdom. It is a difficult path, but it carries generous fruits. The island has seen your intelligence and also your compassion. The friendship of Katasach towards you no longer surprises me.
Am I authorized to encounter Einon Míl-Frichtemann now? To present him with my request?
If the High King agrees, yes. We shall not oppose that decision. Only a High King or High Queen is allowed to open the sanctuary. I warned you. Your voyage is far from over.
I suppose that I'm going to need to convince them as well. Where can I find them?
I do not know. And I believe that it may be another trial.
Is he hiding? Has he been captured?
He disappeared several months ago.
Oh.
Since then, we have not heard from him. He was worried about the Renaigse. The last people to have seen him, I'm told, were the most important chiefs of the clans. There was Deirdre, Blatnid, Ulan, and Dunkas.
My mother.
Yes, I heard about your loss, Siora. And divorced Tirce. Mourning is a difficult time to pass.
And divorced Tirce. Thank you, Glendon.
Deirdre is the Mal of the clan of the Storm Warriors.
I've already met her.
That sounds like her. It is said that he welcomes the... He is the chief of the...
Very well. I will go and see them.
Где ж там был уже? Угу. Я всех их видел. Угу. Уже с Константином? Ну давайте. Интересно, как там он жив, здоров. Насколько это возможно. В прошлый раз он напоминал больше зомби.
Lieutenant, I demand an explanation. Tell us what is going on. We haven't heard anything about Lord Dorsey's condition in spite of our inquiries. We are extremely worried. And then all of a sudden one of his guards appears, shaken and on his own, though he is part of his retinue.
Please, allow me the chance to shed some light, my lady.
Your soldier is nothing more than a coward for abandoning his highness.
Tell me, what is going on?
This soldier has just reported in. He is asking for reinforcements. He believes that Lord Dorsey has been attacked.
He believes? He ran here without full knowledge of what happened firsthand.
I was sent on patrol far from the camp, but I heard screams from men and from beasts. I wanted to return to camp, but then I heard a deafening sound, grinding like a landslide. I thought then it would be best just to go and get help.
Thank you, Lieutenant. You are dismissed. I would like to have a discussion with this man alone.
Yes, sir.
My lady, could you lead these fine people into the hallway, if you would be so kind?
Certainly. I deplore this embarrassing turn of events, but know that you have my full support in all circumstances.
In the interest of avoiding a general panic, tell me precisely what happened back there.
Your cousin ordered us to escort him beyond the town limits. The Islander convinced him to go on some journey.
By Islander, do you mean the Denegad that came to treat his affliction?
Yes, a strange bird. Missing more. I was ordered to set up patrol along I was told to protect our perimeter. According to the Islander, it was the only access to their plan. Not a soul came along. I heard an enormous crashing sound like an...
And you ran all the... Do you know precisely where the company was when you heard these sounds?
No, not precisely. I hadn't gone there. But I could show you where I was posted. The Islander said they were following the path, but he was quite a ways ahead when I lost sight of them.
Why didn't you go and look for yourself? To see if they had been buried by a rock slide?
What? Alone? What could I have done? It seemed of greater urgency to go and get help.
I'm still having trouble deciding if cowardice or intelligence got the best of you. But that's a question for your superiors. My cousin was quite weak. Do you know why he decided to follow the Denegad?
His Highness was feeling much better. The potions that he was drinking must have been potent. I mean to show no disrespect to His Highness, but that Islander had the high ground in the War of Wits. I wasn't privy to their counsel. I haven't the beginning of an explanation for the expedition, but your cousin was all full of enthusiasm and ordered that we set out as quick as we could make ready.
That sounds like him. What sort of mess has he gotten himself into? Again?
I am sorry, sir, but I don't know anything else I could tell you.
Dismissed, soldier. Looks like I'm going on an expedition.
Thank you, sir.
Да уж. Ну ты думай, кого там спасать? Угу. Тут я и перешел на новый уровень, точнее на новый этап. Ну вот, наверное, все-таки сначала надо пройти все, а уже потом искать Константина. Ну ладно. Ну и где вы видели короля?
What do you seek?
I am in need of your help, Daedra.
You have done great deeds for the Senja Dananedas. I have not forgotten, so speak. I am listening.
I seek Vinbar, your High King. I know you were among those who last saw him. Do you know where he can be found?
The last time that I saw him, we were united in council at Dorhad Genedu. We needed to decide what to do about you, the Renaikse, and we could not come to an agreement. Ulan spoke about all we could supposedly learn from you and obtain from you. Donkas spoke of maintaining a balance so nothing would change, and of course Bloodnid and I spoke of battle. Vinbar remained unconvinced. He did not like you, but he feared the fighting would scar our island. He decided to go to the heart of the Isle, in order to hear the counsel of Enolmil Frichtiman. He told us that this retreat from the world would take time, and I have not seen him since.
He is still there?
No. That was a very long time ago. Speak to those close to him, in Wenshavar, in his village. Wherever he has chosen to disappear, he would have gone there first.
Thank you, Daedra.
Угу. Ну ладно. Так. Ладно, побежали, наговорили. Или подраться, а? Ладно, пусть живут. Угу. А там, скорее всего, правильно, костер. Было как телепортироваться, да, поближе. Нехилые у них. Так. Давай. Близкий короля.
Hello. I'm sorry.
Really? Then you are a Renaigse. Might I do something for...
I am looking to find Vinbar, the High King of Tirfredi, and I was told that he was born in this village. He disappeared after visiting the heart of the island, but I was hoping someone here might know where he's hiding.
You should speak with Sarah. She is...
Where might I find her?
I do not know. Anything else?
Goodbye.
Вообще офигеть. Все куда-то уходят.
Tumad, it is rare to see Renaigse here. Is there something I can do for you?
Would you know where I could find...
She left to follow Vimbar. She
Ужас.
wanted the mountains to take her as well.
What do you mean?
I don't know if our High King is on Olmenawi and a Donegad. His bond with the mountain is very strong. Even
He is becoming a Nadaig. It is the fate of the wisest among us.
Sarah knew that the mountain would take him back, and she wanted the mountain to take her as well. She went to attempt to bond herself to it. She sought the cavern of knowledge. We haven't seen her since. Anything...
I'm looking for High, but someone here...
If anyone knows any...
Thank you for your...
Да. Я только что слышал. Так. Да меня там отправляют. Остается только вот жилище Винбара, больше никого. И то, да, вопрос. Что у тебя хорошего? Ничего. Не, ну почему? Есть, конечно, вкусное, но это не то. Так, ну и... Куда мне предлагают? Ну ладно, еще раз переговорим. Может, он написано, скажет что-нибудь интересное.
I heard talk about a
It is a place where within the earth. They hear the voice. There are some on Tirfredi, but the entrance is sealed, hidden. Anything else?
Goodbye.
Так, и куда? О, да. Ну, окей. Короче, бежать, еще раз бежать. Ну да, потому что тут все закрыто. Ну вот и подеремся. Или нет? Интересно, мы что-нибудь тут найдем? Найдем. Точку навык. Это совсем не то, что надо. Скорее всего, здесь проход. Нехило у них брони. Да, без этого клинка я даже не знаю, чем бы все закончилось. Ладно. Будем тихими, аккуратными. О, у тебя тут что? Очень похоже. Сколько у меня там опыта? Ну, да, не хватит. Даже если я тут буду рубиться, как не в себя. Ну, это уже почти добежали. Как он весело дергается. Так. Угу. Ну, увидел. Ну, собственно, да, наконец пришли. Иди.
Savage. What stops your tongue? You think someone's coming to save you? Give in. Your life is in our hands. It is time to tell us all you know. The sooner you speak, the sooner this will be over with.
We should be discreet if we want to eavesdrop on these people.
She's been enduring this punishment for hours, blow upon blow through gritted teeth.
Truly savage beast we have here. Do we even know if it speaks our language?
Leave us.
You will eventually tell us how you found your way into that grotto.
Your defiance is only prolonging the inevitable.
You remind me of that rat my master was studying. The creature used all of its fire in an effort to escape. scratching, twisting, refusing to understand that the cage holding it was its only remaining world. It had everything it could ever need, but it wouldn't stop looking for a way out. Even though its fate was now sealed to serve science. Its animal instinct drove it to flee. It had strangled itself between the bars of its own cage in a final futile attempt to escape. It was an enormous beast and very clever. If it had simply relented, it could have lived peacefully for many years. Instead of that, these monsters are torturing her. Come, we must set her free.
I understand you may be impatient, and these so-called scholars deserve to be punished. But if we waited until nightfall, we could set her free discreetly and take her somewhere safe.
Зачем? Кстати, да, меня обратно телепортнуло. У меня вопрос, зачем ждать, если я хочу их убить, да? А я просто хочу убить.
But I recognize this face. Lord de Sardet, what a pleasure to see you again. What good wind brings you?
These people are monsters. They just tortured a woman, and then they say hello, as if it were nothing.
I'm sure that they will explain what pushes them to treat her this way.
Believe me, we would never have reached such extremities if she had told us what we wanted.
Началось.
You see, we have been studying these beings that show, like you, such strange markings on their bodies. We call them metamorphs, but the natives call them onolmanawi. And we seek to learn through what process they metamorphosize. We heard talk of a cavern of knowledge. The savages hide all of their knowledge within them. And certainly all the secrets that interest us. We discovered one here, but are unable to enter. This woman, she knows how to enter, but as you have witnessed, she refuses to tell us how. To know we are so close to understanding such a fascinating phenomenon, and to be able to do nothing. Let's just say it has made us aggressive.
It's extremely regrettable. Free her. We would like to have a word with her.
She won't tell you anything. Let us handle this. She will give in at some point.
Since you have chosen to act like monsters, it's like monsters we shall treat you.
Maybe unless you protect me in this battle.
Что-то мне говорили хитрости. Мудрость, да? Вот что я думаю о хитрости и мудрости.
How are you feeling?
Better now. Those Renaigse are absolute monsters. But who are you? You too are a Renaigse. Why have you freed me?
We were told at Wen Shavar that you and you alone could tell us where to find High King Vinbar.
I wish I knew where he was right now. He bid me farewell weeks ago, and he has not returned. I waited a long time, and then I came here. To enter into the Cavern of Knowledge.
You believe this is where he's hiding?
No. But he came here often before he disappeared. I'm hoping to find answers. You saved me. And so I must help you as well. You may come with me.
Let's try to escape without bloodshed. We must get you to a safe place.
Обойтись без кровопролития. Ну-ну, ну-ну.
May the enlightened protect me in this battle. May the shadow engulf our enemies.
Неплохо. А куда там? Как она побежала-то, да? Ой, я не туда бегу. Покинул группу, но он нехило покинул, согласен. Интересно, она ко мне присоединилась или нет? И она там уже ждет.
Here is the entrance to the Cavern of Knowledge. I hope that Vinbar has left a clue to where he went. Something I could track.
Is it your wish to join him?
He is my Manundanem. That means the one who shares my mind in your language. We must be reunited.
I understand. But why protect the entrance to the cavern at the risk of your own life?
The Caverns of Knowledge are truly sacred places. Only the Doneigada have the right to enter.
But you're not a Doneigad, is that right?
I am not. But I must enter in spite of everything. Since you punished those other Renaigse, remind yourself that this honor...
Put your fears to rest. We have not come to defile this sacred
Вообще
place.
никого не
How do
собирается
we enter?
сквернять.
Allow me. I have seen Vinbar make these movements so many times.
Ну... Ну ладно.
The paint of this fresco is still fresh. It must have been painted recently. It's of a crowned man. Vinbar, no doubt. It looks as if he's walking through the skies towards the volcano. The face has been painted on the volcano.
The spirit of the mountain. My heart did not betray me. Vinbar has readied himself to join Enon Milfrichtemen.
Was that why you came in here? To confirm that supposition?
Ну, может,
To
не надо?
understand, yes. As the years passed, my Minundanem grew more and more distant to me. I thought at first it was due to his status and the invasion of the Renaigse. But now I see that he was hearing the call of Enon Milfrichtemen. He had no choice but to answer it. Oh, Vinbar, why did you not share this with me?
Если краска не высохла, она что, только появилась, да? Ну, то есть немножко нелогично. Так, сокровищ нету, плохо.
These paintings are older. This looks like it represents a man who
He is a Donegad, becoming a Nadaig Meneman. Vinbar was also bound to the mountain. It is no doubt the path he has chosen to follow.
If I understand correctly, the Donegada metamorph differently according to the place they are bound.
Yes. The Sinolminawi bind them to a specific place, and in return they become the Guardians. But how could a Guardian of the Plains resemble a Guardian of the Mountains?
Do you believe that Vinbar is readying himself to undergo this transformation? I thought it was a very slow process.
For some, it takes years. At least this is what is said. For others, it might take place the very moment where the Donegad surrenders to Enol Milfrichtemen. I hope only to have the time to bid him farewell.
Given how well hidden this seed was, it must open an important passage. All we have to do is find out which. This mural is also ancient. This door appears to be in front of us.
The Donegada seal certain sacred places.
Yes, I've run into similar. But here there are two that seem to be different. For one, the flower motifs seem to indicate which plant is required.
This is possible. The caverns of knowledge are used to initiate and transmit the knowledge of the Donegada. This painting must teach the younger how to reach the sacred place where they will bind themselves.
In that case, shouldn't there be an illustration of the second plant?
The initiates also learn by listening to their masters.
Типа, вы знаете, что я вам вообще говорил? Ну, прям как на лекциях. А то этого нет в учебнике, вы ничего не сдадите.
On this one we see a sacred site with raised stones. And behind the face of the volcano, we also see the path that leads there. Like some sort of schematic.
This must certainly be the path the young apprentices must... And the Donegada that are prepared to surrender themselves to Enol Milfrichtemen.
Do you recognize the... With all that we've learned from studying these paintings, I just hope there's still enough of him.
What do you hope to...
We hope that he will agree to take us into the sanctuary of Dorhad Genadu.
What do you hope to ask of him? Why would the Renaig say? It matter not. My head spins. I will wait for you outside.
Please, go ahead. We will join you shortly.
Sarah is upset, and I don't think that she trusts us. We should hurry and catch up to her.
This door is locked. Sarah has put us in a very tricky situation.
She did not want us to find Vinbar. Come, these caves often have several exits.
Ну, так всегда. Идешь, общаешься с людьми. А они тебя раз и закрывают. Так, ну это закрыто, да. А куда еще я могу? А, я молодец. Так, где у нас загрузка? Угу.
On this, with all that we've learned from... we hope... Please.
Sarah is upset, and I don't think that she trusts us. We should hurry and catch up to her.
This door is locked. Sarah has put us in a very tricky situation.
She did not want us to find Vinbar. Come, these caves often have several exits.
6 минут, наверное, зачем нас заперли? Красиво. Так. Угу. Тут бежать и бежать. Угу.
These traps weren't here when we went through with Sarah earlier.
She must have set them to make sure that we wouldn't be able to follow her.
Let's hurry and find this passage to the northern mountain before she decides to come and fight us directly.
Правильно пошел? Ну да. Конечно, эти ловушки отмеченные. Что тут у нас? Угу. Угу. Надо только купить. Окей, я понял. Угу. Давайте перелетим, чтобы не идти. То есть теперь он везде меня преследовать будет. Ну ладно. Так, не туда, наоборот. Ну вот мы их и собрали, да? А теперь куда никто не ходил. Ну ладно. Вообще-то я уклонялся, не? Ну и нормально. Так, ну что, 58 минут, можно заканчивать. Угу. Кто-то нечаянно упал.
This is the place which was depicted on the mural in the Cave of Knowledge. In fact, Vinbar visibly went through this passage not long ago.
Ну, сразу пустила. Так, ну что, давайте на этом на сегодня закончим. Всем большое спасибо за внимание. Ага. Ага. Вот оттуда можно будет прийти, я понял. И увидимся, я надеюсь, в четверг. Мы продолжим искать все-таки лекарство от Малихоры. Если вам понравилось данное видео, вы можете поставить лайк, оставить комментарий, подписаться на канал прожать колокольчик, чтобы быть в курсе о новых видео и стримов, и поддержать автора материально по ссылке под видео. Всем большое спасибо за внимание и до скорой встречи.